Happy Saturday and welcome to the Great Age Movement at Home Lab Series in partnership with the Health Museum. And today we have a great show for you. I have my friend Robert Hale.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
And he's here to show you some exercises with resistance bands and cords. Introduce yourself.
Yes. Hi, my name is Robert Hale. Again, as Fritz said, I'm a certified personal trainer, an ACE certified personal trainer. I'm a coach. And again, what we're going to do is go over the bands and the cords. And the other thing I wanted to mention to you is that not only am I a certified trainer, but I am also 61 myself. Actually started this journey probably 20 so years ago where I was well over 200 pounds, and I went through a transformation, if you will, where I started working out and stretching and eating nutrition, and that's what brought me to where I am today. So I want to share that with you and share that with others, and that is to go over the information on the bands and the cords and kind of show some exercises and some stretches that can help all of you out there this morning.
Look at him. He's going to show you some amazing things. And Robert, take it from here.
All right. Thank you, Fritz. Okay, so what we're going to do, first of all, what we want to do is it's really important when we start our exercises that we stretch and that we get the blood moving in our body and that we stretch our bodies and our muscles and that we relax them and we get the body ready for our exercising. So today what we're going to do is just take some deep breaths. We're going to exercise. The first thing I want to do before I do that is I want to show you the information. I want to show you the equipment. The first thing we have here is the cords. The cords and the bands, it's what they call resistance exercises. They are great because they're very flexible. You can use them anywhere. They're easy to store. They're adaptable, and you can adjust. The greatest thing that I like for my seniors is that you can adjust the tension and the resistance. And I'm just going to demonstrate here real quick before we do get into the stretching with the exercise bands. See, you can actually use those if you want to do biceps. Okay, you want to do biceps, and you can actually just curl. And these cords I like because they have the. So if your hands are hard for you to grab onto the stretch cords that I'm going to show you, have the cords available. The other thing is this does have attachment, so you could attach this to a door or to a stationary surface, and you can actually see what's going on with those. Okay, so these are the cords. Again, I just wanted to mention these because all of the exercises that I'm going to be showing you today, you can use the cords or you can use the exercise bands, okay? So I wanted to show you those. The other thing is these are the bands that we're going to be using today. Okay, and a lot of people call these rubber bands, which is not a bad analogy because they are stretchable. You can stretch them. And the great thing about these is that you can increase the resistance by wrapping the band around tighter, which makes it harder to pull apart, or you can do less of a wrap, which makes it looser. So again, it's, not a bad analogy. The other thing is you can get these anywhere in Houston, just about. I mean, you can get them on Amazon, you can get them at Walmart. I bought my set at Burke's. You can buy them at Ross, and they're very inexpensive. I mean, these are running anywhere from $5 for a set to maybe $10. So very economical, very affordable, and there's different colors, okay? So the different colors and why you holding yellows and blues is actually, and they will all be labeled, so this will show you that the yellow one is a light, okay? So the resistance is going to be light. It's not going to be as hard to pull apart. And then the blue one is a medium, okay? So it's going to be a little bit tougher to pull apart. So what I would recommend is if you're just starting to use the bands, what I would recommend is that you start with the yellow, okay? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the yellow because they are lighter resistance, and then the idea is to work your way up. So you're going to move from a yellow, and then you may move to a blue, and there's different colors, okay? So today we're going to use the yellow, and then again, if you really enjoy this exercise, you can get into the chords if you want to add some different challenges to the chords, okay? So with that, the other thing I'd mention is that the studies show that seniors seem to be very good at walking, at biking, at swimming. They are active in that capacity, but where we're lacking in the senior community is we're not getting in enough resistance strength training. And that's really important because you want to use the strength training is important for reaching, for pulling, for getting in and out of your car, for sitting, for squatting, for bending down. Always want to include strength training, and the resistance band is an excellent method of getting that strength training in. In my clients, I recommend at least 2 times a week, you should be doing a resistance strength training routine, similar to what we're going to go over today. And again, it can be total body workout. Okay, so we're going to go into now some stretching, and then it's important to always do a 5 to 10 minute stretch before you actually get into your workout. And then at the back end of your exercising, you also want to do a light cool down. So we're going to go over a full body exercise so that you can get an idea of how you can really utilize these bands to the utmost. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is we're going to do some stretches, and I'm going to utilize the chair. I'm going to utilize the chair for my first stretch. And what I want you to do is we're going to work on our breathing right now. So we're going to breathe in through your nose, feel it, and then you're going to breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And then I want you to pull up your shoulders. I want you to breathe out and breathe and pull your shoulders up and back and just feel the stretch. And then I want you to go down and feel the stretch. Again, you can do this standing or you can do this sitting like I'm doing. Go down, feel the stretch, and go up. And then let's do a little bit of twisting, okay, from side, and then go to your other side, and from side, and twist. We're gonna warm up our core, warm up our middle core. Okay, let's reach to the ceiling. We're gonna do a little reach to the ceiling. Let's move our fingers. Let's get those fingers moving. We can do a little dancing, a little move on the side. Okay, get the move side going. All right, it looks good. Everyone looks good out there, feeling good. You're warmed up. Want to do a few more stretches, okay? Since you're doing such a great job, let's continue this. All right, let's march in place. Again, you can march in place sitting. You can march in place standing. I'm going to sit since I'm already sitting here, and all I want you to do if you're sitting down is to march in place, okay? And we're just going to go 10 seconds or so, okay? The march and march and march. Okay, looking good. Do you feel it? You should feel it in your legs. I really like this marching exercise because it's really a full body stretching and exercise, and it's getting your legs, it's getting your arms, it's getting your upper bodies. Okay, now the next one you're going to love. All you boxers out there, we're going to do some boxing, okay? You can sit in your chair. If you want to stand up, you can stand up. So like box, I want you to box. I want you to do a punch and a punch. Okay, you're feeling competitive, feeling like you can box. Okay, we're going to do that. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to do side to side. Okay, side punch, side punch. All right, you got it. What that's going to do is that's going to help your core. It's going to help the sides, the side, and the core. And it's going to loosen your shoulders, and it's going to loosen your arms. It's a great exercise. All right, we're going to punch to the sky. Okay, we're going to punch to the sky. So I want you to go up. I want you to go up, head straight, back straight. I want your head to look at me, go straight ahead, looking at the camera. I don't want you to look up, I just want you to punch up. Okay, and we're going to do a few more of these just to get our blood moving. Make sure that you breathe. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out. Okay, that's awesome. That looks great. We're going to do arm circles. Okay, I want you to do arm circles. Now, if you need to modify this, if your arms, my shoulders hurt a little bit, so this is a little bit sore for me. If you're the same way, you can do small circles. Okay, you don't have to do large circles. But if your shoulder is good and you feel good, stretch, do your large circles. Okay, and if you don't want to, then just do small. And then let's reverse it. Okay, let's reverse it. Make sure you're breathing. Breathe through your nose and breathe out. Okay, and go around and around. All right, that's looking good. Does everyone feel good?
Yeah.
A few shoulders. Let's do a few shoulder rolls. We're going to go forward. Okay, go forward on your shoulders. All right, you feel the shoulders. We want good shoulders because, again, our shoulders are so important. Our shoulders are so important, as you can see, for reaching and for our daily activities and for getting in our cars. We need strong shoulders. Okay, let's go backwards. Let's go backwards with our shoulder rotation. Okay, we're going to go back on our shoulder. Okay, we're going to go back and back. All right, that looks good. Okay, all right. So next thing we're going to do, we want to do our leg lifts. And again, I'm going to show you on the side here so you can see. With the leg lifts, you can just go, you can keep your heel on the ground if you need to, and just lift your leg. Okay, lift your leg. If you can, lift your leg a little bit higher and just do those leg lifts. Okay, and we're just going to do a few of those. We're just stretching right now. Okay, and then we're going to do the other leg. Okay, lift your heel, lift your heel. This is working your leg. Sizing. It's working on your hips, working on your back, on your spines, on your legs. And then we want to do heel lifts. Okay, and again, you can also do this seated. And I'm going to do that because I want to show you that you can stand and hold onto a chair, or you can sit. And when you're seated, you can actually use and pull up on your heel. If you see here where I'm lifting and lifting, and this is going to help my calves. I bet you can feel this in your calves, can't you? I know I can. I know it hurts. So I'm moving my heel up. You do one leg, and then I want you to do the other leg. Okay, go up, go up, go up. You feel that in your legs. You also feel it in your calves, and it's getting you ready for the exercising that we're getting ready to do. Okay? All right. We're going to do a little rotation exercise. We're going to do a little rotation exercise. We're going to rotate our leg, and again, you can do this if you want to modify it. You can actually keep your heel on the ground and just rotate, or you can lift it up and rotate. So we're going to go one direction. Okay, let's go one direction for maybe 10 seconds. All right, all right. And then let's do the other leg, and we're going to rotate, rotate. Let's change directions. Let's change directions back the other direction. All right, all right. And that's going to help for your walk. It's really important when you're doing rotation exercises. That helps with our walking. It helps with our stability. It helps with our squatting down. We want to make sure that we have strong lower legs and strong feet. That's what that's going to help with. Okay, we're going to end the stretching with marching in place. And again, you can march in place, you can sit, or you can stand. So again, we're going to march. Okay, just for 10 seconds. We're just going to do a little bit of marching. Okay. All right, does everybody feel good? That completes the stretching. Okay, that's the stretching and the warm-up. Now we're going to get into the actual using the bands and going through the exercises using the bands. And the first one we're going to do, what I want you to do is sit straight. I want you to take your band. I want you to place it on the floor, okay? And I want you to keep your feet straight on the floor. I want you to hold the band, okay? I want you to create some resistance, whatever is comfortable for you. I want you to wrap it if you need to wrap it. I want you to hold it to your hip, and then I want you to go ahead and pull up your foot, and I want you to flex, okay? Point to the ceiling. Point to the ceiling and flex. And we're going to do a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's it. It's going great. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent. Breathe. Everybody take a deep breath. I want you to breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. That's excellent. Great work. Okay, so deep breaths. I want you to do the other leg. Okay, anchor the resistance band. Anchor the resistance band under your foot, and I want you to again point up, and okay, point up, point and flex, and flex, and flex. All right, and flex. Okay, okay, okay. The next thing is we're going to do some leg lifts. Okay, very similar to what I just showed you. You're going to put the band under your foot, and you're going to just lift your leg. And again, if you need to keep your leg lower, you can, but I want you to anchor this to your hip, and I want you to lift your leg. You're lifting your leg to the ceiling. Okay, the modifier. If you can't lift your leg all the way up, then just lift as much as you can go. You can keep your heel on the ground, and you can lift slightly. If you need more challenge, and if you're able to, then you can keep your foot off the floor. Okay, so you're going to go up and down and up, and we're going to do a count of 6. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Does everybody feel that in their legs? You should feel it in your upper legs. It also works on your lower legs and your feet. And again, that's all really important. As seniors, we need to keep our feet moving. We need to keep our muscles strong, and especially in our legs, okay, and flexible. Okay, we're going to do the other leg. Same thing. Okay, we're going to do left lift. We're going to do a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, very good. Everyone looks excellent, and I'm sure you're feeling it in your legs, and that's exactly what we want to do, okay? We don't want to, if it's painful, then again, you need to not do the exercise. You need to modify it like I showed you. The next thing we're going to do is a leg press. And again, what I want you to do is stand on the band, okay? And with your leg, I want you to hold your band to your hips, and I want you to press. You can modify this. If you can't go all the way up, then you can keep it down, and you can just press down to the ground. Okay, you can press down to the ground. Now, if you can move your leg higher, and we want to do the higher leg, and then press, and then press, and modify. Okay, you can go lower. If you want to go lower to the ground, if you go up high, low. You're still going to feel it in your upper leg. You're going to keep those muscles flexible and strong. Okay, we want to do the other leg. Okay, we're going to do the other leg, and we're going to do a press, and we're going to do a count of 10. Okay, 9. Breathe in and breathe out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that looked really good. Let's all stop a minute and take a deep breath. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out. And breathe out. Okay, that's excellent. I hope everyone out there felt that in their legs, because again, that is so important for for our daily living. And as we age, we need to keep our body strengthened and flexible. Okay, so the very last movement on the lower body is we're going to do a hip move. And I really like this movement, and you're going to like it too. What you want to do is you want to take your band underneath your thighs and you want to wrap it around. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see how I've got it wrapped around. Sit up straight, keep your body straight, keep your face facing forward. I want you to hold the band, and then I want you to step out. Okay, I want you to step out. It's not a slide. Okay, if you can't step, you have a problem stepping, then you can modify it by sliding out. Okay, you can slide out. You can increase the resistance. If you need more resistance, you're going to pull tighter on the bands. Or again, you can wrap this band around multiple times, and that's going to create a tighter resistance. So let's do 10 of these. Okay, that's 1 and 2 and 3. That's it. And 4. I know everyone's feeling this one. It's 5. And that's 6. All right. And that's 7. Make sure you're breathing. 8. And 9. And 10. All right. Very good. Let's do this other leg. Okay. We're going to do 1. Remember, you can modify it if you need to modify it. We're going to do 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8, and 9, and 10. Okay, excellent. Again, we want to take deep breaths. We want to make sure we're breathing. If you've got some water near you and you need some water, you want to take a drink of water, keep hydrated. So again, and breathe deep, and exhale. Deep breath, and exhale. Excellent. We want to keep breathing through the whole exercising, and we want to make sure that we stay hydrated. So make sure that if you need water, you're taking some water. Okay, now we're going to go to the upper body. We worked our lower body. Hopefully everyone out there is feeling fit in their lower body. You felt the resistance working for you, and you've understood how to use that. Now we're going to go to the upper body. And with the upper body, what we're going to do is I want you to hold the band, okay, at shoulder level, and just hold it out. Okay, I want you to be sitting about a little bit over halfway to the back of your chair. Don't sit all the back of the chair. I want you to keep your feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart, and I want you to go back. Okay, and you're going to feel your core. You're going to feel it in your core. You're going to feel it in your abs. We want to get those ab muscles. And again, you're going to touch the back of the chair. So you're going to touch the back of the chair, and you're going to feel it in the back. And I'll show you this way just so you can see. So you're going to go back to the back of the chair, and when you touch it, you're going to stop. And you should feel this in your abs. You should feel this in your core. And then go up, okay, and then go back. And we're going to do 8. Okay, we're going to do 8, and we're going to do 7, and we're going to do 6, and we're going to do 5, and then we're going to do 4. And we're going to do 3, and we're going to do 2. You're almost there. We're almost there. And then we're going to do 1. Very good. And that's your abs. So as seniors, we want to get our abs looking good because we wear bathing suits too in the summer, and we want to have good looking abs. So we're going to work those abs, and they're going to look awesome. And that's a great exercise for those abs. Okay, the next thing is the chest press. So what I want you to do is I want you to bring the bands under your arms, okay? So let me show you on the side. I've got the band under my arm, and I want you to wrap them, and you create the resistance. Again, the nice thing is that you're creating the resistance. So if you need, the benefit of these bands is that if you need more resistance, you wrap it around. If you need less resistance, you release some of it. Okay, and we're going to do some press. We're going to do some chest press. So we're going to go out and in, and out and in. Okay, and out. And let's do a count of 10. I know we can do 10 on this one. I know we can. Okay, so we're going to do 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, that's awesome. We're going to be ready for morning breakfast after this. Okay, now we want to do overhead shoulder presses, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the band, and I want you to lay it on the ground, okay? I want you to lay it on the ground, and I want you to step on it, okay? We're going to use the 1 foot, step on it. I want you to hold it. I want you to sit up straight. I want your face forward, and we're just going to move our heads. We're going to move our hands over, okay? So we're going to go up over head, shoulder. We're going to press. We're going to reach to the ceiling. I want you to reach to the ceiling. Okay, so I want you to reach to the ceiling. Okay, we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you got it? 2, excellent. And 1. Okay, I need a breath. Everybody, you must need a deep breath. Let's breathe in. And breathe out. Deep breaths. In. And out. Excellent. So deep breaths. If any of you need a drink, you need hydration, grab your drink, okay? We want to make sure we stay hydrated. So we're going to do the other side. Okay, you're going to keep your feet flat on the floor. Okay, you're going to step on the resistance band. Okay, let me move it over here. Step on the resistance band, and we're going to punch to the ceiling. Keep your back straight, your body straight, you're facing forward, and you're going to punch. Okay, and we're going to do 10 of these. So we're going to do 9, 8, 7, 6. You feel that in your shoulder. Again, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so that's your shoulders. It's so important. All these exercises we're going over help with our daily activity. Again, whether it's getting in a car, out of a car, whether we're sitting on a bench, we're playing with our grandkids, our children, our pets, our animals. We want to remain fit. We want to remain active. And these exercises will help you to stay active and help to make your muscles and your body and your bones strong and strengthen you. So walking is good and biking and swimming, but you need to include 2 days a week of these types of exercises that I'm showing you. And the bands are excellent to use. That's all I used during the pandemic last year, is I spent 2 and 3 months and all I used was the bands and cords, and I got an excellent workout doing just that. Okay, so is everybody ready? Just had some water, had a break. Let's do some triceps extension, okay? So what I want you to do again is step on the band. I want you to keep your feet flat on the floor. I want your back straight, and I want you to take the band, and I want you to only at your elbow, just move your elbow and go 1, okay, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very good. So we're going to switch legs, okay, and I'm turning around so that you all can see the action here. So I want you to step on the band, and I want you again, take your elbow and just go back 1 and 2. And you're going to feel that in your tricep. You can feel that to the back, tricep, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that's going to get your tricep. That's going to get the back of your triceps. That's your triceps. Again, triceps and biceps are very important, okay, for our daily living and exercising. Okay, we want to do bicep curls. And again, as I told you earlier, you can also use the cords for biceps curls, and it does have the handles. So I could step on the cords and I can use the handles to take care of that. But as far as the bicep curls and using the stretch bands, I'm going to sit up straight. Bet your back straight. I want you to have your feet on the ground underneath your knees. I want you to grab the bands, and then I just want you to curl. Okay, curl and curl and curl. Okay, let's just do a set of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Everyone, that's an excellent workout. Excellent for the biceps, excellent for the triceps. Okay, the very last exercise we're going to do, is we're going to do pull-aparts, okay? And this is really good for your chest as well as for your back, okay? So what I want you to do is if you need more resistance, you're going to hold the band closer, and that's going to give you more resistance, okay? If you need less resistance, you're going to hold the band further apart, and you can see it stretches easier. So if you want it to stretch harder, then you're going to put your hands closer together. If you want it to stretch easier, you're going to put them further apart. And I'm going to put mine right here, and I just want you to bring it back, and I want you to feel that stretch in your back. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. You're going to feel that stretch in your back, and you're going to feel your muscles in your back stretching, and that's what we want to do. Because again, we need our back muscles for just about every activity that we do. And I want you to do 10, okay? I want you to do 10. I want you to do 9, okay, 8. Make sure you're breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Very good. We need to take a breath. Let's take a stop and take a breath. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. If anybody needs water, take a drink of water. We have time. If you need some water, you need to take a sip. That was the last of our full body exercises using our our cords and our stretch bands. And I don't know about you, but I'm sweaty. And I'm looking forward to some breakfast. So now let's go to some cool down exercises. Okay, we're just going to roll our shoulders. Okay, I want you to roll our shoulders. Roll shoulders. Okay. And then do some big circles with your hands, and then go back, some big circles. And I want you to inhale. I wanted to practice our breathing because breathing is so important. So I want you to go up, inhale, down, exhale, up, inhale, down, exhale. And I want you to clap in the middle. And I want you to inside out. I want you to put your hands inside out, and I want you to lean to the side and lean to the side. Very good. And if you can't do that, just put your hands together and lean to the side and lean to the side. Okay, do you feel that? It feels the twisting? And we're just doing a cool down. We're just doing a cool down here so that we're cooling down from the exercises we just did. Okay? All right. So all that's great. Let's do some toe touches, okay? Let's do some toe reaches. So we're going to put our foot out and we're going to reach 1, okay? And we'll just go down and just hold it for 10 seconds or so. So I'm holding, it's feeling good, getting the stretch on, pulling back. Let's do the other leg. Let's stretch. You feel that stretch in your legs and stretch. Okay, well that concludes our session for today. Again, a full body workout for your bands, a full body workout for the cords, and all the stretching. I hope that you found that beneficial and that you really like that. And thank all of you for going through the program with me today. And I hope you found this beneficial. Have a good morning.
Thank you, Robert Hale. That was pretty amazing. I feel like that's going to benefit so many people. It's easy, it's understandable, and you can modify it to make it more challenging or to where you can tolerate it. Thank you so much, and we look forward to next week, Saturday at 10 a.m. We have another show for you, and you'll just have to stay tuned if you'd like to watch it. Any questions, please email us at greatagemovement.com, or you could just respond on I am for Facebook, and we will be happy, either our organization or Robert,
Absolutely.
to answer any of your questions.
Thanks so much. Enjoy the morning.
Enjoy your weekend.
Happy week. All right. Good job.